Okay, guys, we won't go till 2. Okay, we'll get you out of here a little bit early. You guys cool with that? All right. So then we can all hang out for the after event. I'm actually going to catch a flight later on today, so if we get done early, I can hang out with you for a little bit. Okay, cool? Some people are like, boo. All right. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, watch this. Isn't that amazing? I learned that. That actually works very, very well. Here, just a couple real quick things, and I appreciate everybody taking the time to come today. And I want to mention too that Mike mentioned something that he's a 40-year veteran of the Air Force. I want to, if we can, I want to give a big round of applause for all of our veterans as well as our current we're given the right to go out there and achieve these freedoms because of what they went out and fought, some made the ultimate sacrifice for. So let's not take that for granted. In fact, the best thing we can do is go out there and live a very fruitful, abundant life as a thank you to the folks who gave us the freedoms and giving us a chance to do that and give back and help others who are also less fortunate. I think it's a great, thank you very much. Give it up for Carl again, everybody. The regional next month is going to be at a different location. It's going to be at the Kansas City Airport Marriott, so please note that. And again, call your teams and let them know. But sincerely, guys, I trust me. When you hear the announcements in San Jose, you're going to be like, I got to get as many of the people who didn't come here into that event when I get back. You don't want it to be something where they can't get in because the tickets are already gone. So I encourage you to, again, do that. Bowling for kids' sake, you just heard that a little bit earlier. This is a terrific thing. It's fun. At the same time, it's for an excellent cause. And then, of course, you guys did an outstanding job with the International Day of Happiness. I apologize. I got there late. My flight had mechanical difficulties. Unfortunately, got here okay. It had been difficulties before it even got to the other airport, so it's not like it had something here. But still, I wanted to be here a little bit earlier, but you guys did an outstanding job. You impacted a lot of lives. And really, I mean, it's a great, great cause. It's a great thing for us all to get behind. San Jose, I'll tell you this. I'll just tell my story, and then we've got to get a couple that we're going to have to come up and share a little bit about what's happened to them at a conference. But I'm going to share this with you because sometimes when I was in this industry a long time ago and I was struggling financially, and I heard this, especially when maybe I wasn't qualifying and I saw other people going faster than I was, and I didn't feel like I wanted to even be around that because it made me feel inferior. And so a lot of times when the conference was coming up, what happened is I had to get there. I knew that the secret to me getting out of that sort of lifestyle was I needed to get there. Now, we had one conference in the previous company, and Mark Smith was really just basically very, very, you guys know his determination. But, I mean, there's no excuses with Mark. And it was like 3 days before my rent was due, and I had no money. I didn't have a plane ticket. And I called him, I'm like, Mark, I can't go to Vegas. He goes, why not? He goes, I'm like, I don't have the money because you need to be there. And I go, well, I don't have the money. He goes, well, you got to figure out a way. And I was like, so I used my rent money. 3 days is due. I used my rent money to buy a plane ticket to Vegas. And I had $100 left over, and I blew that the second I got there trying to win my rent money back. But I packed some sandwiches in my suitcase, and because that's what I was planning on eating when I was there. And so when everybody's running to the buffet, I went off and eat a sandwich. And at the end, towards one of the nights, it's a chilly night out. It's a cold night in Vegas. Anybody's ever been there knows nights can get cold. And Danny, your own Danny Gaffney, didn't know that I was that broke at the time. I usually don't mention his name, but I want to mention it now because you guys all know. Danny has been blowing money all night long, frivolously. So as we're walking by the pool, he goes, hey Mark, tell you what, you want $50? You want to swim for it? Go ahead. He throws it in the pool. He didn't know I was this broke. So I'm like, that sounds pretty good. He goes, I'll double it, throws another one in. So I took off the shirt, jumped in, swam the ball in the pool, and I came up to yes. So I'm thinking there's some buffets in that pool, right? So I come up, and they're 50 cents each. And it was a big laugh. And we were friends. We kind of, do little jokes, things like that with each other. And at the time, it was funny, but it wasn't funny for me internally because nobody understood how broke I was. And so I'm sitting there thinking, this is horrible. But it became, people were talking the story, and so I went to some of the top income earners, and they started hearing, okay, you did this. And I used that as my fuel. I went home and I took the 2 chips and I taped them to my computer and I looked at them every day. And it's like, I don't deserve that humiliation. I deserve a better life than that, and that's what drove me to get get to 6 figures in that company. And I said, that's a great advice. But it was the event. It was the event. If you're struggling, that's why you need to be there. I don't get paid whether you guys are going on. Whether you're going on, it's up to you. You know, I'll be candid with you. If you don't go, it's not going to be any skin off my back. I'd love to see you go because I know what it can do for you, but I can't make you go. I can lead a horse to water, but I can't force him to drink. Same thing with people who I sign up into the business. I can sign them up, but I can't make them work. Anybody ever sign someone up and then they're in the witness protection program? So I can sign up, they're gone. Where do they go? I didn't even want to save my life. It's amazing. I had this one guy, this is in the previous, this is a funny story. I was in this other company and I signed up this guy and I said, okay, let's do a game plan. And he comes over and he goes, I really don't have time. I need to find something to get some time. And I was like, hey, no problem, let's set you up with this. So as he's walking out the door, I go, listen, let's just take a few minutes to set up a game plan. I don't have time. And he gets in his car and drives away, and I have never talked to him since. I tried calling, but he never called me back. So I don't know whether he just wanted to go over and spend some money and then leave, but he didn't want to do it. But you can't, in this case, some people start beating themselves up saying, well, what can I do with that guy? Can't do anything with that guy. Go find somebody else, right? See, we can sit there and we can, when we get people involved in the business, I know this is going off on another tangent, but it's kind of give you guys an idea. We have to meet them where they're at, and sometimes they're not ready. So when the student is ready, the teacher will arrive. And sometimes the student's not ready, and you're the teacher. And so we have a chance to go out there and really make a difference. And San Jose is going to be the game changer. And this is the conference that I've been basically building 20 years of my life into. This one here. And if you miss it, that's your choice. But you're going to have 20,000 people going to have a head start on you before you. And their belief system is going to be a whole lot higher than yours. And it's going to be, it could be something you might regret. So I encourage you, for your benefit, okay? No one here, I guarantee you, Raylan and Mike, you don't go, your business is going to explode anyway. Same thing with all the other leaders. But it's up to you if you want your business to explode. Not everybody who's going to the conference is going to be making $10,000 a month, but everybody who's making $10,000 a month at that conference. So that's where you're going to be, right? That's where you want to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step aside. We have a special guest couple coming up to share about what the conference has done for them. So I'm going to hand it back over to Raylan, and she can bring up that couple. Okay?